Miss Molly's Hotel. At first glance, it looks like a charming old Western bed and breakfast. Quiet, historic, even inviting. But behind those aged brick walls lies over a century of secrets, and something that may have never left. The building dates all the way back to 1910, when it first opened as a boarding house known as the Palace Rooms. Back then, the stockyards were wild, full of cattlemen, outlaws, and drifters passing through. And Miss Molly's wasn't just a place to sleep, it was a place where stories began, and sometimes ended. Over the years, the building changed identities. It became a speakeasy during Prohibition, a place where whispers and illegal drinks filled the air. Then later, it transformed into a high-end bordello in the 1940s, and that's when things took a darker turn. They say the women who worked here, the ladies of the night, never truly left. Even today, guests report seeing a mysterious blonde woman lying in their bed or sitting quietly at the foot of it, watching. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night and realizing you're not alone. Some believe she was one of the workers, someone whose life ended too soon and whose spirit still lingers, unaware that time has moved on. But she's not the only one. There are stories of a cowboy named Jake, a rough spirit from the stockyards days, still roaming the halls. Guests say they've heard boots walking across the floor, even when no one is there. Lights flicker, doors refuse to open, personal items mysteriously move. And then there's the child, a small figure often seen in the shadows, believed to be a young girl who once lived there long ago. Some say she appears in the hallway. Others say she's seen standing quietly in the corner of a room, just watching. No sound, no warning, just there. And if that's not enough, former staff and guests have reported full-bodied apparitions, cold spots, and even the smell of perfume with no source. The kind of perfume that lingers, like someone just walked past you, but no one's there. One of the most chilling stories comes from sightings of the former madam, a woman believed to be Josie King, who has reportedly been seen standing at the foot of beds, staring at guests while they sleep, almost like she's still watching over her business, still in control, still present. And here's the thing that makes Miss Molly's even more terrifying. It's not just one room. It's not just one spirit. Nearly every room in the hotel has its own story, its own presence, its own unexplained activity. Some guests check in expecting a quiet stay and leave with a story they can't explain. Others come hoping to experience something paranormal and regret it the moment the lights go out. Miss Molly's is now known as one of the most haunted locations in all of Fort Worth, and even one of the most active paranormal sites in Texas. People who walk through those halls often describe it the same way, like they're being watched, like they're not alone, like something is aware of them. So if you ever find yourself in the Fort Worth Stockyards and you pass by Miss Molly's Hotel, you might want to ask yourself one question. Are you just visiting history, or is history watching you back? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video for more dark stories.